Hey guys, it's Helen Vandenberg here of GetClientsFast.net, and thank you so much for joining me on video number three. And today I've got my notes here. We're going to be talking about how to package your expertise and attract premium clients. So clients are always asking me, like, how do I turn my services into a premium package? And why should I bother? You know, Hel, you keep going on about these premium package. Why should we bother? So I want to think about this. If you go to a personal trainer, there's what is more appealing to you? Is it around somebody who says, yeah, it's like $80 a session or $50 a session? How many sessions do you want to book? Okay, so we can get you fit in this time. So that's kind of effectively what you're buying. But what about if someone said, we've got the look good naked package. We'll get you beach ready, your body beach ready in 90 days. Now, isn't that more compelling? Because it just says what it does on the tin, as the advert says, and it describes what it does, and it just shows a whole solution. So this is how, when people come to me and they say, I have no idea who's going to pay for my services. Everyone else charges $50 an hour. This is particularly true if you do any hands-on treatments or if you do one-on-one coaching. You may be in a market where lots of people, especially the beginners, and people often who've been around a long time, still sell sessions by the hour. And here's the thing, because maybe you or your clients may never have earned more than, if you're in a normal job, so here in the UK, I think the average salary is like £24,000, so probably nearer $30,000. And so that means you're earning, you know, about 12 to 14 pounds an hour. Okay, so let's say $15 an hour is your tops if we're going to do it in US. So to you, the feeling that you are now charging 3 or 4 times what the average pay rate is, that may be getting stuck in your head, going like, how can I charge more than that? You know, because people may think, well, hang on, when I go to work, I only get paid this amount per hour. But they are not paying for your hour. They are not paying for your time. They are paying for your experience and for the solution. So, you know, when you go to a heart surgeon, you don't go, oh, it only took 2.5 hours. I'll give you 50 quid. Hopefully that's not the way it works. So I want you to be clear that when pricing and packaging up your services, it's not about giving less and charging more. This is actually about creating a really effective solution. So let me get that clear. You can't just take your one-on-one services, add a 0 or 2 on the end and hope that people are going to suddenly let you charge 10 times what you previously had for the same thing. No, you need to design a program or a package that absolutely meets your ideal client's needs. So I've got 4 steps to this. So number 1 is you have to be absolutely clear on what is the outcome or the transformation that your clients and potential clients will achieve having worked with you. So it may be losing weight, it may be being relationship ready, it may be having a bigger Facebook group if you do internet marketing. So what is the outcome? Now, if you are dealing in something that's more personal development orientated, like helping people reducing anxiety and having at least 5 coping strategies, that is a great outcome. It doesn't have to be money orientated. Okay, so you need to get clear on what is the outcome that your premium clients want. And the best way to do this is speak to past clients and find out what they got most from you, what they valued most. And then also look at who is it you want to be working with and look at what would fix their problems. So what is an urgent need they have to get fixed. So, for example, if you deal with weight loss, we know that the premium ends of the markets or the money-making ends of the markets are either very quick, fast, low-cost, online type diet solutions, or premiums that help people achieve weight loss, either achieve weight loss rapidly or help them achieve a specific group. So for example, people who have binge eating as a disorder, so that is a massive growth area. And someone who is experiencing binge eating is going to be much more compelled. That if you identify with that term, then you definitely are someone who that is taking up a lot of your life and your mental energy. They are people who would invest at a much more premium end than perhaps the lose the last £2 for your holiday people. Okay, so we want to find create your program with that meets an urgent need of a significant life or business problem. Now, it doesn't have to be anything as strong as an eating disorder or an eating challenge. If you think of the program, there's an online fitness program called Insanity, and that's about reaching extreme fitness quickly. So again, there's the thing of speed in there. So sometimes it's about how severe the issue is. Sometimes it's about being able to do this quickly. So if you imagine if you had a raging toothache, and the dentist said, well, yeah, I can definitely do that for you. It's $40, but come back in 6 weeks. You'd be going, no, I want to pay $400. Let's get it done now. So people will pay for speed. So if you can get them to their end goal faster, if that's appropriate, not all solutions are, then that definitely is something that could be a premium program. So I want you to think about what is the ideal outcome for your ideal market or your ideal client, and what would they really be willing to invest at a significant level to achieve that. Now let me tell you, the 3 areas that people consistently invest in premium programs are health, so anything to do with health. So maybe you help people with eczema or skin condition, or balance their hormones, or recover from a traumatic birth, and so health, which could be mental or physical. The other category is anything to do with money, so this can be business advice, coaching, consulting around money, personal finance, obviously as long as you're qualified to and registered to do that. And the third one is relationships. So again, these are huge categories. So this could be the relationship between a mother and child, it could be difficult teenagers, it could be helping an elderly parent, it could be hospice care. There's so much in those areas. So if you focus on money, relationship, or money and business building, relationship, and or health, those are areas that are guaranteed to have a premium market in them. There, just look online, you'll find it. So number 1 is find your outcome. What is the outcome that they can reasonably achieve in the time that they work with you? Now, don't worry if you're thinking, but I can't guarantee that. So, I've had business coaches coming to me saying, but hell, I can't guarantee that they'll get more clients, because what if they don't do the work? And that's fine. You're absolutely right. You cannot, unless you're going to do a done-for-you service for them, you can't guarantee that. But what you can guarantee is you will show them the systems. So I would say, my programs are designed to get you your first high-end premium client at 1, 3, 5, or 10K within the 3-month period, or within whatever period they're working with me. And in my higher-end program, it's designed to build your business to 6 figures in 12 months or less. Okay. Now that's what it's designed for. Am I going to guarantee that? No, because I can't. If you decide to take 4 months off, that's on you, not on me. So in your world, you don't have to guarantee the service. You just have to do everything in your power to give them the tools and the techniques to get there. So number 1, have a clear outcome. Number 2, you need to give it a compelling name. So one of my most successful programs, masterminds, was the Client Attraction Mastermind. And guess what? It was a mastermind where we worked exclusively on client attraction. It was very clear what that was. Okay, we also have now our new program, Impact and Income. Guess what we work on? We work on helping you grow your the reach and the impact you have with your service, and generating more income for you. So with a name, there's a few things you want to consider. So some easy ways to do this are to say something like how to do this without that. So like how to lose that, how to get into your skinny jeans whilst never dieting again, something like that. So that might be if you work with money, food and mindset. So how to do this without that. Or it can be a phrase that describes the feeling or the process. So another great program that one of our clients runs is Finally Thin Forever. Finally Thin Forever. Now there's something about that when it says finally. So this is speaking to women who've been struggling with weight loss for years. thin, obviously that's the target to result, and forever. This is about not a quick fix. Great, so they could have finally, thin, fast. That would be very different. So this is not a quick fix solution. This is about embedding habits and behaviors that will last them a lifetime. So can you see how that title, Finally Thin Forever, makes it really describes what the program is about. You don't have to say much more than that. So you kind of want your program to either describe the outcome in, say, 2 or 3 words, so impact and income, client attraction mastermind, or maybe you might have the how to achieve this without that, or what I call the tagline approach, which is the finally thin forever. So you might say finally free from fear or anxiety, if that was one of your topics you worked on. So you need to give it a hot name. It means it's easier for people to scan on social media and catch their eye if it's appropriately named. Number 3, okay, so what is your structure? So we work with a couple of different types of clients. We often work with new or newish clients, or maybe they've been around for a while, but they've never really generated that regular 5K to 10K months. They're just not breaking it as a business, but they've got the certifications, they've been on lots of courses, but they've never really mastered client attraction and marketing. So in things like our impact and income program, we show them exactly how to create a premium offer, and that's what I'm going to focus on, because we also deal with people who are then at the next stage who want to grow and scale and get to 6 or 7 figures. But just getting to that first, like, I have a proper business, that feeling that it's not a hobby. I know over the year I'm going to get clients. I know how to package my services. I'm not selling onesie, twosie, $50, $60, $70 pack programs or sessions anymore. So with them, for a structure, and that's what I'll focus on, we would recommend that you start with a 90-day program, because 3 months is a really good time to get results with people. It also means you can put your pricing in a bracket that means you can earn good money, but it's not so out of reach for people, and also not so out of reach for you in your comfort zone. So a sort of 90-day program where you did, I would recommend, for example, 3 sessions a month. So 3 weeks on, 1 week off for them to implement. So they get 9 sessions. So that gives you time to recalibrate in between. It gives them time to implement, but it also means that you've got a nice long journey with plenty of time for breaks for both of you. And I would price that somewhere between $1,500 and $5,000, depending on, frankly, depending on what's your offer, how compelling your offer is, and what's the transformation you provide. Now, people often say to me, "Oh, nobody will pay that in my market," and I've yet to, unless you are dealing with the public sector, if you're dealing with charities or people on benefits, that is not this kind of market. This really works. Premium offers work for individuals investing in themselves, but they don't necessarily have to be uber wealthy individuals. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars in my personal education way before I was making any money, and so there is always, they reckon that's 20% in any market is looking for a premium offer. So somewhere between $1,500 and $5,000 for your first premium offer for a 3-month program is a great place to start. That means you can start getting, you get some really good income even with just 1 or 2 clients to get you going, and then you can start leveraging up into group programs, masterminds, retreats, and all the rest. What I would say is, don't start investing in things like massive membership sites. People often come to me and they've spent maybe a year building an online site and program, and they've struggled with all the tech, and they've got nobody to sell it to. They have nobody is buying it. They've not tested it. I would say start with, all you need is a Facebook or a LinkedIn profile, 1 PDF that explains what you do, and to get out there and be visible. So I would say to a 90-day, $1,500 to $5,000 offer, or you could go for a 6-month program if you work much longer term with people for 5 to 10K. It's absolutely talked about outcome, having a hot outcome for your program. We've talked about creating a compelling name. We've also talked about the structure. So we recommend a 90-day or a 6-month program. And we've talked a little bit about price. So starting, a great price to start is $1,500 to $5,000. And if you did want to go to the 5,000, just knowing that if you had 10 clients that you enrolled in the first half of the year, and you get them to re-enroll, that is 10 clients for the whole year. You can get 10 clients in the year for a 6-figure business. That's how simple it can be. Now, the truth is, most people will start much lower. They'll start at 1,500 for a few clients, then they'll feel more confident because they've got results, and they'll start moving their prices up. And that is absolutely fine too. But I want you to know it's absolutely doable. It's exactly what I did straight out the gate. Okay, so those are the things that you can do to create to put your services together. Now, what if you do hands-on treatment? What if you do, say, massage or perhaps NLP, something that is like a one-on-one session kind of style? How do you make that more compelling than someone just going and paying per session? Well, you can put together a program which involves things like worksheets. It can involve some book resources. It could involve homework for them to do at home, activities to do in between sessions. Those are the sort of things that you want to have to just make it to give the value, but you want to have everything they need in there to achieve their result and nothing more. You don't want to overstuff it with things that are not relevant or that are just going to clutter up their mind and their hard drive. So that's how you package your services for premium programs. So if you'd love to do this and you haven't already seen it, then I'd love to invite you to watch my latest masterclass training. It's all that you can just get it at all the W's at impactandincome.net. So all the W's, impactandincome.net. I'd love to share with you. We've got a nice 45 to 60-minute presentation, which is a nice workshop where you can get into all of these details and figure out exactly what you need to do to attract premium clients into your business and create more impact and income. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining this session. If you're watching this on YouTube, please comment below. Let me know what was most useful for you. And if you would love to turn your coaching or your therapy service into a 6-figure plus business, please get in touch. Check out our webinar at impactandincome.net or come over and see us at getclientsfast.net. Have an amazing day. Take care for now. Bye.